Okay guys, so I'm going to talk to you about can you build muscle on the ketogenic diet? So I just did a video about protein. These are old subjects I'm just recycling because you guys keep asking the same questions. So I love keto. I love it. And I got some energy and we got sirens outside, but the LA weather is beautiful today, so I don't care. Okay, so here we go. I've been in ketosis for 8 years now. Yay! And I will be 50 years of age in 2017. So this is what keto has done for staff, super staff. But I digress. I'm going to get right on to it since you guys are like, please get right on to it. Yes, here's the deal. You want to be insulin sensitive on a ketogenic protocol while being highly keto adapted, my phrase. A lot of you guys are questioning, like, where do you get the data? Like, how do you know this? Like, you're full of And I'm like, well, you know, working with 2,500 people, and that's just Skype. If I just go on with the emails and all the social media and the questions and the answers and the follow-ups, and I just want to tell you I've been following you online, and this is what happened with these issues I had before. This is how I adapted, or I'm an athlete, or I have cancer, whatever. So, you want to be insulin sensitive. That stuff is fantastic. We pretty much are insulin resistant. Yeah. A lot of you guys, your A1C is a little wonky, and your fasted glucose is a little too high. A lot of bodybuilders actually develop some sort of insulin resistance because they're constantly carb loading as they're carb depleting. And that shoots your blood sugar up and down and up and down. That overworks the pancreas. So your body keeps shooting a lot of insulin within the bloodstream. Let's say if you do a backloading of a bunch of high starchy carbs, like, oh, you know, it's right before the competition, I'm going to fill out my muscle and I'm going to have pizza and white rice and ice cream or whatever. And then you have all that insulin stacked within the bloodstream, and it's driving your glucose down, like you're having blood sugar crashes, which then also creates this, you know, your adrenals have to get blood sugar back up, so you go through this gluconeogenic effect. And you might be able to clear out the glucose, but you can't clear out the insulin, which is still doing a job because it stacks up within the bloodstream. So as you're trying to do a ketogenic protocol, if you do it with the right application, you become anabolic. Now I gained 15 pounds of muscle. So the light's diffused, you can't see very well, but I gained 15 pounds of muscle doing keto, because people are like, I want to see before and after pictures. I gained 15 pounds of muscle at the height of 5'3", and went down in body fat percentage. I mean, I got super strong. And now mind you, I did grass-fed beef 3 times a day, ground beef. I was trying to raise my ferritin levels and my hemoglobin, and just kind of liked it a lot, and then all of a sudden I was just like, dude, I'm just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So now I rotate all my foods, because my cruciferous veggies, my fatty proteins, they're rotated. So, and I've gone down a couple pounds of muscle because I had maxed out at 128 when I started off at 113. With that said, the reason why you guys build muscle on a ketogenic protocol, because a lot of you guys, you fitness people, ask this question: how is that possible with eating so little protein? Well, it's because you're not catabolic. Now, catabolism is not only breaking down the muscle fiber, it's not only breaking down the muscle fiber as you're working out, but it's also when you don't restore glycogen. If you're not eating carbs every 2 hours, people, you're going into gluconeogenesis, and your body's robbing from amino acids within the body. Your muscle, your collagen, your skin, your bone marrow. It's just taking amino acids from everywhere. Your legs, especially men with their legs. And that's why a lot of guys can't grow bubbly muscle, or they can't grow nice trunks, right? Wheels, as a bodybuilder people say, fitness people. So you're incredibly catabolic when you don't eat every couple of hours. And with that, you want slow burning carbohydrates, so you don't have a big dump of glucose within the bloodstream, because you don't want to spike your insulin too high, your glucose, and then your insulin too high. But then people start to develop insulin resistance. So now you need to eat more protein and more carbs to push the amino acids within the muscle cell, and then you just get fatter. So you're getting bigger and you're getting fatter. You're getting bigger, you're getting fatter, and that's the whole thing. Like, how do you build muscle and stay lean? Well, I got a non-secret for you. Keto. That's how you do it. Because you're no longer catabolic. I mean, we're all catabolic. You have to be anabolic and catabolic, and that creates homeostasis. A perfect balance. But instead of being glycogen dependent, you become ketone dependent. It's very difficult to convert fat into a viable glucose to run a marathon. It's not going to happen. So you burn muscle. Now you can burn muscle within 3 minutes and convert it into glucose, and that's why your muscles don't grow. They're catabolic, you see? So if you're not catabolic because your body's running on ketones, then your muscles just grow. They just grow and freaking grow, and then they grow, and then they grow. It's stupid how much they grow. And then you develop insulin sensitivity, so you have this like double growth effect response. With not being in a blood sugar dysregulation, up and down and up and down, then the pancreas, the HPA axis, your reproductive hormones can all just heal. You don't have all that glucose, which creates advanced glycation end product, which creates inflammation. That goes down. Your like bloating, your digestive issues go down because you're not having all these allergenic foods like wheat and dairy and blah, 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 blah. Remember, milk has very little of those allergens. That's why, butter has very little of the allergens, and that's why butter is okay for most people on a ketogenic protocol. Whey protein will frack you up. Plus, you guys aren't even eating like freaking grass-fed A2 cow whey protein. You guys are just taking stuff from the freaking GNC store. Sirens, that's my logo. That's my brand, is the Sirens. We're in an emergency situation, guys. Okay, looks like my battery is getting too low to do any more of this stuff. So if you guys want to learn more, you can go to stephanieperson.com. Stephanie the Business Person. That's why remember, you grow muscle because you become insulin sensitive, get into ketosis, less protein, too much protein converts back into glucose. It's called gluconeogenesis. It's real, guys. You can't eat, digest, enzymes, peptides, caloric acid, bile salts, and get it into the muscle to grow. A lot of that becomes wasted and converted into glucose. A lot of that over protein you guys are eating. So this 1 pound of protein per body weight is baloney. Or 1 gram, I said it, 1 gram per 1 pound of body weight. That's way too much, and people switched it to 1 kilo of body weight per gram, which is a lot closer. But I would get off this because you can't predict your body in numbers. That's why I don't like MyFitnessPal or like calories. Everybody's metabolism functions differently. It depends on how much stomach acid you have, how many peptides, how you can digest your proteins, if you're malabsorptive. All of these things matter. If your adrenals are like blown out, if you're super high cortisol and you're constantly burning through your amino acids, this stuff is real, guys. So if you want to learn more, you can go to stephanieperson.com, Stephanie the Business Person on my Facebook fan page, Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagram, Steph the Business on my Periscope. I've got downloadable diets on my website, and I still do consultations. And in my near future, I will stop. I was just working on my computer, and I thought I'm going to do a quick video. And I've done a quick video, and I'll do some more. So, peace out, guys. And I got what? Energy, energy, energy all day long. Peace.